Alright, what's up YouTube? So, if no one paid attention to anything I said, then Troll and Toad gave me a response, right? Well, which indeed did. Troll and Toad sent me an email. So, Troll and Toad, I'm going to tell you how to fix this problem because obviously, I explained that we don't pay imports under items that are £135. Excise goods means alcohol, tobacco, and everything else. You can look it up on the government's website in England, right? Because you're scamming, your payment processors are scamming the public by you saying, it's landing fee. There ain't no landing fee. It's bullshit, right? Complete, utter nonsense. So I'm going to tell you what they said in the email. I'm not going to show you the email on the camera, but I'll tell you who sent me the message, yeah? Right, hold on. Right, we'll go into my thing. I don't really check this every time, right? So he said, hey, so-and-so, right? Blah, 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 right? I am so-and-so from Troll and Toad. Won't say his name, right? Overseeing international operations at Troll and Toad. I recently watched your video on YouTube and wanted to reach out to clarify some aspects regarding your purchase orders and customs charges, right? Purchase orders. I have not made a purchase on Troll and Toad for over, I don't know, like 1.5 years now, yeah? Because of this, since when they uploaded this scam that we've got to pay this duty, and every single order I had, I never paid anything. I never got charged anything. I ordered from Japan. I got a Japan Post package today and zero custom fee, yeah, because it's not over a value, right? Which I keep saying, right? So while you're correct that your order didn't surpass the minimum threshold for customs, right, and duties, the taxes in your country, it was still subject to VAT as of January 1st, 2021. When in fact, this got changed. This got changed. This was a changed rule, yeah? It's on exercise goods only and anything over £135. So £135 today is probably $168. Bearing in mind I have communications with many of the people that used to work with Border Force and Customs, right? Like, I've spoke to them many times on the phone, right? And I've had customs charges reversed before, right? So, because the items are not overvalued, right? So we don't have to deal with that anymore because they don't do it anymore, right? So it says, all goods shipped to the UK are liable for VAT. No, incorrect. Yeah, incorrect. Troll and Toad, that is incorrect. Go and check our government website and go and have a look, right? Go and have a look, right? And I want to explain to you how to get rid of this problem as well. Previously, only goods exceeding £15 were subject to a 20% VAT, right? So, I remember importing something from Korea that was £20, right? £20. And I ended up getting a charge for about 34 quid, right? And my mate who used to import CDs, right, from the States, vinyls, he used to get charged like £15, £17 every time he'd buy one CD, right? And this got changed. So now it's only £135 or less. And he still imports vinyls and there's no problem. Because he only spends $60, $70 on a vinyl. It comes in UK, no problem. Same with me. I buy stuff from Japan, buy stuff from, Europe. And I've had no problem ever since, right? So he says, I'd be more than happy to provide a detailed breakdown on the VAT charges on your order, right? So on that order that I made on screen, which I did not process, yeah, there was $20 shipping. Your shipping is overcharging, for one, because it would not cost you to put that in a large letter and send that to England, right? Because I sent cards to America, to California, PSA graded cards with other items in a box, and it does not cost that much, right? So you need to lower your shipping charges because your shipping charges are a scam as well, right? And FedEx is not ripping you off for $16. You're overcharging. Like, that's what people used to do on eBay. And when people used to overcharge on eBay, eBay used to fee you for postage more, and they used to shit on you for charging more postage. And then they'd give you a bigger fee and then slap an extra thing on top. So everyone started charging free post to avoid the charge, right? So our international orders are processed through Zonos, right? Through Zonos. So I'm going to tell you a way to get around this, right? So you don't have to deal with these scamming process payments. You start accepting cryptocurrency, you start accepting Litecoin, as Litecoin is the most easiest one to transact on. It is, operated usually mostly by BitPay in the States, and Litecoin is the #1 payment processor, right, that they use, and then they pay the payments, and then you receive the dollar amount from them using Litecoin, right? And then that actually negates these scamming companies that you're using to process your payments. So you're avoiding, one, the bank fee, and you're going straight direct to consumer, allowing cryptocurrency payments to your website through Litecoin or, Bitcoin if you want to deal with the fees when the network ramps up. But, that's another story. So use Litecoin as payment, and then get rid of these stupid payment processors, and boom, you eliminate the problem, right? So it says, ensuring accurate landed cost guarantees for cross-border e-commerce. Yeah, I apologize for any confusion or inconvenience that this may have caused. Have a great day. So I replied, right? I'm going to tell you what I replied, because with somebody with the lowest subscriber count, right? Like I've said, if I didn't have an impact on certain people, yeah, they wouldn't bother replying to this, would they? Right? So I sent a message back saying, well, in fact, you're incorrect. We are allowed to import any goods under the value of £135 for free, as long as it's not tobacco or alcohol. The fact you're slapping a massive tax on is damn right shady, and I've spoke to customs many times on imports, right? I've used to import massive amounts from the US and Japan, and getting stuff from Japan recently, and I did not get one charge. I received parcels the other day from Japan, right? No problem, right? So why do these guys feel that they can still continue to scam with, their $16 shipping charges for a couple of items, right? Which, fits in a letter. All you got to do is put them in a top loader and boom, send them, right? Or a card saver. Straight through the post, right? They don't need to be in a box. That item doesn't need to be a box. You need to arrange someone to relook at the way you ship items, because you ship items and overcharge for them. Not 6 cards needs to be in a box, right? You need to change that idea. You need to start accepting cryptocurrency payments and accept Litecoin to your website, so you can get rid of all these scamming payment processors, and then you won't have to deal with them overcharging you and then you slapping that charge onto the customers, because that's the way it's done, right? So I suggest you put my video onto someone who high up in your company who actually runs it, and then you get it changed, because otherwise, as far as I can see, your website is scamming the people, and then you're using creators like Leon Hart to scam the customer base, and then you're scamming them for $250 and probably giving them $50-$60 worth of shit, right? It's a scam. Yeah, it's a blatant scam. You're blatantly scamming them, right? So, if you're going to keep continuing with your shady customer, with your shady services, yeah, then I hope you go bust. I hope people stop using your website, they take money from your site, and they stop using you, so you lose money. Because that's, at the end of the day, the customer is going to be the one that wins. Because if the customer don't spend the money with you no more, what are you going to do? Right? So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.